Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we saved a wounded Quarian. Their ship, the Cyanid, had crash-landed, and most of the survivors had then been beset by some very hungry Varren. We were able to save the last remaining Quarian, and I hope they're recovering on the, I believe it was the Adina? Maybe, something like that? Either way, let's head back out and, oh! Okay, I knew this was a small system. I was expecting there to be at least 2 planets. Okay. Okay, oh my god. If that's at 100%, then, that means I've completed the galaxy map. At least I'm pretty sure I have. Aside from the systems that have, you know, DLC missions. Aside from that, I think we've completed. You know, I'ma have a look around just to double check. Yeah, this is Arrival, so I'm saving that to last. This is all done. This doesn't feel real. I remember looking at this for the first time and thinking, how am I ever gonna do this? How am I ever gonna get through this? And I have. This ain't, oh. Okay, well that's thrown me off. And my plans for this session were to finish up Shoal, head to Omega, and then discuss my plans for the rest of the Let's Play. However, I guess we're heading straight to Omega then. Because that's the last side quest. Oh my, that has properly thrown me off. Okay. Okay, you know what, I think something else I was going to do, I was also going to check back with Tuchanka, Ilium, and the Citadel, just to make sure that there weren't any new side quests that had popped up. So I guess for today, we'll head back to Ish, maybe do a little bit of shopping. So I have reviewed the pieces of armor that I'm missing, and you know, we can also make sure that everyone is properly leveled. That's a good idea. Yeah, so I'm missing shoulder pieces and a chest piece. Really, no one had. I guess maybe, yeah, they've both got 2. Okay. But yeah, so we need shoulder pieces and a chest piece. I went and had a look on the Mass Effect 2 wiki, just that way I could see what every piece, you know, gave you all in one location. So I know what I want to buy and I know where it is. Okay, Ish. I'm not gonna lie, this quest, it leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. I don't know what it was, but I really got into this side quest. I was having so much fun theorizing about all of the ways it could end. You know, I came to the conclusion, well, I mean, obviously we can just go back to Ish and hand in the data, but I was also thinking, oh, maybe we can go and hand it into Aria, because, you know, they're up to shit. And Naomi, under normal circumstances, I don't think she'd get involved. You know, she wouldn't grass them up. However, Naomi really respects Aria. And so if people are up to shit that's going to affect her, Naomi would absolutely go and say, hey, you may want to sort this out, because she has so much respect for Aria. Aria genuinely cares for her people, and she doesn't have to, but she does. And Naomi respects the hell out of that. I was having so much fun theorizing about all of the ways that this quest could end, and someone, I'm not going to name names, but they know who they are, someone decided, well, as your theories are wrong, I'm just going to spoil how this quest ends, and here are all of your options. It's actually between Ish and Anto, not Ish and Aria. You can do X, Y, and Z. And, yeah, I'm more than a little bit salty about that. Just because I've come up with an incorrect theory doesn't mean that, oh, well, you can now spoil what happens. And to be very blunt, they justified it with, oh, well, I didn't want you to think you were locked into anything. How many times have I reloaded the game because I've misjudged a dialogue option and Naomi has said something that isn't anything like she'd say. I've done that multiple times. I have said multiple times in the Let's Play, if this comes out differently from how I think it's going to come out, I'm going to reload this. Because I want Naomi to sound like Naomi. I don't want her to sound like someone else. I've said that countless times. If I were doing a quest and I misjudged something and something happened that Naomi would never do, like let's say that this ends with Naomi giving Ish a blowjob, which she'd never do because she is the big gay, why wouldn't I just reload the quest and not do that? Why would I think, oh shit, like Naomi's given this guy a blowjob, I've now got to portray her as a victim of sexual assault and I'm now going to have to do that for the rest of the Let's Play? No, I just reload it. Why would I think I were locked into that? I'm a bit salty. I don't know what it was, but I really enjoyed this side quest. I really enjoyed theorizing about what was going to happen, and yeah.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
As it's between Ish and Anto, you know, Naomi doesn't give a shit about Anto. If someone fucks over Anto, who cares? She's just going to give the stuff to Ish. I mean, I do think she would have questions.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
You sure this is safe? Well, no, it's not safe because it relates to one of Arya's men, and you know this is decidedly unsafe. But Naomi doesn't give a shit about Ish, so why would she care about his safety? If he wants to do something dangerous, fuck it, go for it, dude. Yeah, what are you after in all of this? That's a good question.
Why do you want information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want a leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
So this is about getting a leg up on Arya. I was right about that at least. Naomi really doesn't give a shit about Anto's reputation. If people think he's a dipshit, who cares? As I said, Arya is someone worthy of respect. Just for how she helped out, oh god, I can't remember the woman's name. It was the mum of Morinth's victim, I think the girl was called Neff. I can't remember what her mum was called, but Neff's mum, Arya, reached out to her and said, hey, we know that your daughter was murdered, and this is the person who did it. They've been killed, and I'm also giving you the contact details of the person who killed your daughter's killer so that you can get closure. Arya didn't have to do that. That whole situation was way beneath Arya's notice. But still, she reached out. She helped her. This place really reminds Naomi of her home, and there was no one looking out for the little people. Arya is. She is someone worthy of respect. If this information is gonna go to people who may hurt Arya, I think, yeah, don't do it, Ish. Don't do it to her.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sel. We have to get out of here.
I mean, she didn't really care about... Oh, hello! I wasn't expecting to get paid. Yeah, it wasn't really Ish's life that she cared about. It was Arya. He was doing something that could have damaged her, and... You know, she's a good lady. She treats these people well. Can we... Okay, no, so Neff's mum has closed up the apartment. Fair. I was hoping we might be able to get to speak to her again, but no. Oh well. Now then, let's... Yeah, I know what armor pieces I want. I know where they are. I'm just looking for, it's more so... Hello? Oh, Marsh, hey. Yeah, I'm more so looking for, any upgrades. There we go. Forgot the word for a minute then. Oh, hello. Hello.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
That'd be great. That'd be great. I don't know. I was gonna say Arya might welcome the help. I don't know if she would. I mean, to be fair, Samara isn't a threat to Arya's rule. Samara doesn't want power. A route like that. She just wants to right wrongs. Okay, that's shotgun. We do not need this. Hey, Ken. I hope Ken gets his money together. I hope that, you know, he can return to the flotilla soon. Now let's head back around. Move those legs, Naomi. Move those legs. Let's see. There could be, you know, a miscellaneous side quest in the bar. You never know. I think this is another anti-Vulture advice. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I feel so badly for the Vulture. They're treated like rats. The Vulture deserve better.
I got a mate
And a ship, and you only brought one of them with you to Omega. I know, sir. I know. Wherever your mate is, I hope that... I hope they were okay with you doing whatever you're doing on Omega.
One Corporal Toombs about a shadowy organization known as Cerberus. A disturbed Toombs says Cerberus held him prisoner for years, but investigators found insufficient evidence to validate his story.
Oh, Toombs. Toombs, that email he sent Naomi, to this day, that still breaks my heart. That still breaks my heart. The fact that he doesn't realize that Naomi is being held hostage. She's being held against her will. Oh. You're in a bar. I hope that one day, I hope that Naomi and Toombs can reconnect. You know, she can explain to him, I wasn't there by choice. I was their slave, effectively. I was enslaved by Cerberus, and I was being forced to work with them. Or for them.
Let me in.
You're still waiting? Dear Lord. Part of me says just let the guy in. He's been waiting for so long. Just let him in. Put him out of his misery. Let him get a drink. Okay, yes, back to the Normandy. I really like the design for Omega. It does look like one giant jellyfish. It's really cool. Okay, and with Omega done, let's head to... Let's see. Yes, to Chanka, first and foremost, because I believe that's where the armor pieces I'm looking for are. Okay, and let's bring Tali and Morden. And either of you have anything? Okay, you've got 2 points, 2 points also. Okay. Okay, lovely jubbly. Now then, yes, according to the Mass Effect wiki, the armor pieces that... Well, I mean, here's a Solarian. You can look at him up close. And a Quarian. I know you weren't talking about Quarians, but we've also got one of them, if you want to have a look at her. But yes, I also... Hello. Hello, who's my Varen friend? I'd take you with me, but the game won't allow it, and that makes me sad.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow.
Yes, he did, and I love him. Yes, we want the asymmetric defense layer, which will increase our health by 5%. And the shield harness, because I really like... That was the one thing. I like how Naomi's chest plate looks as it is. This one, it increases our shields by 5%. That's pretty decent. But also, it doesn't change this part of the chest. So, like, I'm really happy with that. Okay, and... Oh, hello. Yes, please. Thank you. And yeah, we don't need any of that. Okay, good stuff. Now, pardon me. I believe there was also a shop over here, I think. Again, move it, Naomi. To the shops. I'm not touching anything. Except for your wares. The pie jack still isn't back. I feel so guilty. I still feel so guilty. Oh, damn it. We can grab that though. Yes, please. Okay, so fingers crossed we'll get some more credits in the DLCs, but if we do, we will absolutely come back and grab that biotic amp. Okie doke.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit it. Place your bet on the pitch.
Now then, oh, Urs, it was a flying visit, Urs. A flying visit, and I would like to take you into space with me, but I can't.
My right. Guess that human's got a quad.
Damn straight I do. Damn straight I've got a quad.
We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes a man burden us.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
This world is nearly destroyed, and for the most part, the Krogan have done it to themselves.
Some devastation post-Genophage, but much existed when Solarians first made contact. Krogan had bombed selves back to a primitive state.
We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they had.
Oh, that. I don't know how I feel about Tali saying that. I mean, on one hand, I can understand her frustration.
It's part of someone's grand. Nope. Can't argue with the results, though. We'll be eating fresh steaks for months.
Damn straight you will. I hope Urs is getting his share. I hope my Varen friend is getting his share. He deserves it. But yeah, I mean, on one hand, I can understand the frustration of, like, you know, we are looking for a homeworld and these people aren't treating theirs the best. But that, I don't know, Tali, she seemed a little bit condescending there. She seemed like she was, you know, looking down her nose at the Krogan, and I'm like, hey, they're a different people, a different culture. They're trying the best they can, or at least some of them are. Some of them are trying the best that they can to save their homeworld, to rebuild themselves up. There's no need to look down your nose at that, just because it's not how you would do it. Okie doke. And where to next? Okay, the Citadel. Okay, so we'll be doing Ilium last then, alright. To be honest, I don't think there will be any other miscellaneous quests on the Citadel. I mean, we found one the last time we were there. Maybe I'm being paranoid. I probably am. However, I'd rather be thorough and such, and there be nothing, than just assume, okay, yeah, everything's fine, I'm not missing out on anything, and then it turns out, oh no, actually there was something and you've missed it. Call me paranoid, I just prefer to be thorough. Okay, let's grab Garrus and Miranda. You know what, whilst we're here, we can also check in with Anderson, just in case he has anything to talk about. Okay. Let's see, excuse me. Okay, 1 point, no points. Okie doke. Now then, let's see. Let's see. What have we got?
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Despite harsh criticism from the interstellar community, the Batarian hegemony has refused to stop production of their new orbital mirror system. The quick-deploying arrays can be used for terraforming, but observers fear they could be corrupted for use as weapons of mass destruction.
Ooh.
The Citadel Council has dispatched a crisis team of mediators to the Batarian homeworld of Karshan. Meanwhile, anonymous sources with the Council administration suggest that a Spectre has been deployed to hegemony space.
I mean, are we really surprised? Are we really surprised? Let's be honest. Mediators aren't gonna do jack shit there. I will pick up the fish, but it'll be right before I do the IFF. Are we really surprised that mediators probably aren't going to work? The council have consistently dropped the ball with the Batarians, and then been surprised. You're like, oh, why won't the Batarians do what we want them to do? I don't know. Maybe it's because y'all are treating them like fools.
Planets in the Nubian expanse have been experiencing drastic and sudden climate changes. While initial reports suggest this could be caused by a Batarian orbital mirror system, no such technology is currently located in this area.
I believe that was the Geth. The Geth have also been dicking about with weather stuff. But yeah, as I said, like they invited the Batarians to join up, and
Commander Shepard.
If I remember correctly, there was this whole thing of like, and now you will cease with the slavery, and the Batarians were like, no, we won't. The fuck are you gonna do about it? Oh well, we'll toss you out. Okay, fine. Fuck the lot of you. Wait, what? No, that was supposed to be a threat. No, we're taking you up on it. Balls to you. We don't need your council. We don't need you, dickheads. Like, the council have properly dropped the ball with the Batarians. Mediators aren't going to work. It's no wonder they're sending a Spectre there instead. Distract with mediators. Send in a Spectre behind the scenes. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you. And, oh, hello.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the Geth attack.
Oh, shit! Cora's den was the, I believe it was the strip club, right? I don't think it was, oh god, I can't remember the name of the other bar, but, the one ran by the Volus. I hope he's doing alright.
The virus affecting mechs galaxy-wide was evidently born in a Hain-Kedar mechanics facility, the result of the misuse of faulty and recalled processors in experimental mech designs. Hain-Kedar representatives declined to comment. The Council is preparing an investigation, with possible criminal charges to follow.
Oh, now they're getting involved. Now they're getting involved after I shut down the facility.
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere.
Hot damn. Okay, yeah, no, that is too much for me. That is too much for me. I don't want to spend 5 hours real time just going to a place. No, thank you.
The planet Canalis in the Dorada system recently underwent rapid climate change. Then, just as rapidly, the change is reversed. A research team is investigating the strange events.
Pretty sure that was the Geth too. You do have to wonder why the Geth would be interested in climate change, bearing in mind that they're synthetic. The weather doesn't really affect them. It's not like, oh, we need to make sure that the weather is good so that the crops will grow. Well, they're synthetic. They don't eat. Whether the weather is good, whether the weather is bad, it doesn't really matter.
I just need to pick up some
these
spices.
are novels.
Aminodextrous and aminosinister, if you have it.
Buddy, shop somewhere else.
You don't
Shop
mix your
somewhere
spice
else.
chirality. What
He
cooking
never said
school
he
did
was.
You say you went to?
I don't go to cooking school. I just want something tasty to put on a steak.
Why don't you just go to Fish Dog Food Factory? It's on level 23. Ask for their tummy-tingling tachanka sauce.
Oh my god. What an asshole. For all you know, he might be making 2 steaks. One for him, one for his friend who is, I don't know, a Taurian or a Quarian. He never said he was mixing the spices.
Later today, we interview Counselor Anderson. The tireless former soldier has put down his guns to build bridges with numerous trade treaties. Tune in and find out what the man behind Commander Shepard's rise to fame thinks is the greatest threat to intergalactic stability.
Oh, Anderson, on one hand, I do feel guilty that he's not really enjoying himself. He's not a politician, he's not a diplomat, but it's... 1, I trust him more than I trust Udina. 2, Naomi almost certainly trusts him way more than she trusted Udina.
Remains of a weapons facility have been found in the Shecha system. It's believed the facility was operated by deadly blood pack mercenaries.
That it was, and we kicked their asses. God, I love the news reports. I really love that as a way of, you know, updating the player on, like, these were the consequences of your actions. I really love that. Now then, there was nothing down there. Yeah, anything at all
this
here?
is my favorite store on the
Nope.
Citadel.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects.
And what about
I'm
you?
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store
Okay,
on
nope.
the Citadel.
Okay, I do believe that was the last
A
store.
crashed exploration vessel, Estevanico, has finally been discovered deep in the Terminus systems. As expected, there were no survivors. Crews have been dispatched to salvage relics from the crash site for exhibition in the Alliance Museum of Galactic Exploration on Earth.
I will admit, I'm a little confused about the Estevanico because I thought in the mission description it said that the ship went missing like a year ago. But then in the follow-up email it was like, oh, this was the first time humans ever encountered the Vulture. In which case, why didn't Shepard have a massive freak out? If Vulture were only discovered or encountered by humans whilst Shepard was in a coma, then why wouldn't Shepard be like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? I've never seen it before. Instead, they were just like, oh yeah, the Vulture. Maybe I misunderstood. That is always a possibility, or it could have been, you know, it could have been, you know, a miscommunication in between teams. But that's what I took from it, that the ship had gone missing a year ago, but that was also the first time that humans encountered the Vulture, in which case why wouldn't Shepard be shocked and confused?
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Okay, yeah, nothing new.
I better go.
My door is always open.
Oh, Anderson. I love you, Anderson. I love you so much. You are a shining star amongst the politicians on the Citadel. Fuck the council.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
I have to say fuck the council every time. I can't not say it. I despise them. Okie doke. Now, I can see that I've only got a minute left on my timer, so... You know what? This episode is going to end when it ends. I'm taking this as more of a, you know, a preparatory episode, so then at the beginning of the next one, we can jump straight into what I want to do. And speaking of what I want to do, you know what? Let's get into it. Why not? So I've seen a lot of discussion as to whether the DLCs should be done before endgame or after. I've seen a lot of discussion, a lot of different arguments. Let's grab Grunt and Jacob. You know, I'm also just going to make sure that everyone is properly leveled up now. I'm just going to stay by the door. But yeah, so I've seen a lot of discussion as to whether the DLCs should be done before or after endgame. Obviously there's universal, you know, like, oh yeah, Arrival is the final thing. Do that afterwards. Okay. But there's been a lot of different opinions on the Lair of the Shadow Broker and Overlord. And I've been thinking about it. So the thing with the IFF, the whole reason behind this game, from what I can understand, you know, we want to go through the Omega 4 relay and we want to stick it to the collectors. And because of that, we need Cerberus. Because Cerberus has... Hello? Okay, excellent. Oh. Hello. Shredder ammo. Ooh. I like the idea of shredder ammo. Let's grab that. Okay, lovely jubbly. And that just leaves Kasumi. And you know, I don't think I've ever brought Jack to Ilium, so you can come along. Now then, Kasumi, how are you looking? Okay, you have 3. Excellent. Oh. Shadow Strike is really good. Shadow Strike is... I think it's my favourite ability in the game. I'm going to save those points. I'm going to save them. Okay. Now then, if I can get to my point. You know, the whole reason why we're with Cerberus, because I question that, but the whole reason, from what I can tell, for why we are with Cerberus is because they have access to information that Naomi simply wouldn't have access to. Everything else, I would argue, we could get in some other way, but the information that Cerberus has, Naomi would have no way of accessing that. And so once we've been through the Omega 4 relay, we have no reason to stay with Cerberus. As such, we would have no reason to do Project Overlord. And we wouldn't really have any reason to do Lair of the Shadow Broker. I think there is a very good argument for doing Lair of the Shadow Broker because, you know, Liara, she wants to go after the Shadow Broker. She wants to get revenge. I'm seeing a possibility to have Liara take over. If she can become the next Shadow Broker or join their organization, that makes Cerberus null and void. If we have access to the Shadow Broker, we don't need Cerberus's information because we've got better. So that means Naomi, she has a large stake in ensuring, Liara, I'm going to try and help you so that I can hopefully make you the next Shadow Broker. As for the Project Overlord, again, once the game is ended, why would Naomi want to help out Cerberus by going and investigating their facility? She wouldn't. Unless she was there to gather evidence. She's, oh yeah, I'm helping you. I'm actually gathering evidence, I'm taking pictures, I'm collecting all of the shit here that Cerberus has done so that I can get, you know, justice, hopefully.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Oh, why, yeah, it's purely human. Oh, hello. It's purely human. Purely human. Why bother with it?
No, you're not.
If it was an Asari issue, I guarantee they'd intervene. If it was a Solarian issue, I guarantee they'd intervene. Taurian. Humans, nope. Fuck them.
Towers, traffic, lights, and Asari everywhere you look. I thought about living here for a while, but everybody's so tight-ass. It's all about money to these people. I do what I do for the love of it. These people do it because they don't know any better.
Yeah, I hope we can hear Jack's thoughts on this place, because Jack sticks out like a sore thumb here. I'd really like to hear her opinions on it. Well, speak of the devil, I'd like to hear her opinions on Ilium.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from becoming Omega.
Oh, true. Very true. These people, you know, they've got wealth, they've got power, they've got prestige, but one bad day and you know they'd be stabbing people in the streets. Okay, there's another tech upgrade here. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Okay, but still good to know. If we have the money, there are upgrades onto Chanka and Ilium. Okay, I can remember that.
The story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her office. While police have no formal suspects, Dantius was
no formal suspects. He's with us. We've got him. He's on our ship. And we'll never tell you about it.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I wouldn't join the military. Well, I couldn't join the military. The military wouldn't have me. I am not a physically healthy person. Let's put it like that. The military would not want me, but just in the off chance that they would. Yeah, no, thank you. This is not the life for me.
No, don't do that. This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay, you see that bit there?
The little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans in Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight.
That can't be sanitary.
Not the point, man.
Sir, I love you, sir. I love the Taurian who's just like, yo, I'm here for the stripper, drinking out of her belly button. That's not sanitary. That's not healthy. I like him. He's my favorite of the three of them.
Stock market, debt piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Oh, I was about to say, is this the slavery ad? Yes, it is. God, again. When the Batarians are doing slavery, it's awful. But when the Asari are doing slavery, oh, it's just fine. It's perfectly fine. Dress it up however you like. They're slaves. They're slaves at the end of the day. Call them what you will. God, hypocrites. Hypocrites.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Yes, it is. Excellent. Oh, pardon me, people. Pardon me. And it doesn't look like there's... Yeah, that's Tana, but we spoke to her before. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there will be any other, you know, kind of miscellaneous quests, but I like to check.
Facing tough questions after violence erupted at a gang-controlled warehouse. Detective Anaya assigned to the case.
Oh, yep, this is all about Samara.
Local trader Pitney 4 has been arrested for illegal activity.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
Oh,
That's
Pitney was an asshole.
There's a 12-page contract.
Pitney was an asshole. He deserved to be
They should be
arrested.
prohibited from breeding.
Hey.
What was your father again?
Solarian.
Oh. So, you probably never really got to know him, did you?
Shut up. You got the damn star charts? Let's go.
Ladies, wait. This poor lady has lost her entire family. She's all on her own, and you're slagging her off. Like, no, ladies, no.
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinya, though. I feel like I need a shower.
You too.
She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
Okay,
No, they're
listen,
not.
Give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows.
Oh,
I don't
damn it.
know how.
I
Doesn't
felt
matter.
so badly
Credit him
for
a full
Arinya.
refund now.
I
And
felt
then
so
take her
badly for her
someplace
just
safe.
seeing her cry.
We're looking for weapons.
Yeah, nothing there.
Shouldn't you be taking this seriously? Her first mate, your father, he got her things when he traveled.
It's not a competition, Dad.
You don't even really remember him. And she found me after he died. And I'm almost 35.
Hey, I remember him. And I want to remember you. That's why I came on this trip.
Oh. Bless. bless. Okay, so it's a guy who wants to get a gift for his wife. I was wondering what their connection was. Okay, so he's her stepdad and he wants to get a gift for his wife, her mum. Oh, bless. That's a fish. I'll be back for you, fish. Oh. Well, I hope you find something nice for her. And here's the thing. Yeah, you're almost 35.
That dangerous?
So, you know, he has what, maybe like 5 years left?
Everything's dangerous.
Maybe.
Everything's for
But I'm sure she'll remember him. I'm sure she'll remember him. He doesn't want his wife to forget him. Oh. Oh, that breaks my heart. Oh, damn. That must be such a tough relationship. Asari lived for like 1,000 years, Solarians live for 40. Assuming you'll meet when, you know, when he first became an adult at, what was that, like 16? That's what, 24 years? That's like nothing to an Asari. I can understand why he'd be like, oh, I'm concerned that she'll forget about me. Oh. Oh, I'm sure she'll remember you, bud. I'm sure she will. Okay, and with that is all our shopping done. We got all the upgrades we could. Everyone is properly leveled. Okay, we're good to make a start on the DLC. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm freaking out a little bit. To finish this off, let's install the upgrades. Okay, so yeah, biotic damage, yes please. And was that... Okay, yeah, I think that was the only one. Okay. And let's head up to the captain's cabin. Upgrade our armor. And then I will bring this episode to a close. Okay. Hello. Oh! Okay, so we have the relic. Okay, I'm glad that didn't get shipped off to Cerberus. Naomi wouldn't have. She wouldn't have done that. Okay, so she kept it for herself. Okay, I can live with that. I think that fits. Move the chest. There we go. And there we are. Lovely. Okie doke. And I will bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we make a start on the first DLC. Which one is it going to be? Well, you're just going to have to find out tomorrow. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.